Hello everyone, my name is Ashish from 2510 and today I am going to be creating all the HTML files, which was all the front end information used to create my website. So let's get right into it. So firstly, let's create our base.html, which is the base template file from which other templates will inherit. It defines the overall structure and the common elements like navigation that will appear on every page. So for that, let's create our templates folder. We'll add our base.html there. Okay, so let's start. So firstly, I'm writing that it's gonna be in UTF-8 and the meta name is viewport and the usual things. Yeah. So now let's define our title, which is obviously the ASRJC Teacher Growth Platform, and we will link it to our style.css, which we'll create in the next video or this video if we have time. So we're going to be placing this style.css in the static folder, and the file name will be styles.css. And yeah, we're using Jinja. Now let's move on to the body, shall we? So first, let's create a unordered list where we'll be showcasing all the things that we can do, such as home dashboard, courses, webinar resources, and logging out, and even logging in and registering. Actually, to save some time, I think can just so basically the key sections of this is that there will be HTML head containing metadata, the page title, and a link to the CSS file. And there's a navigation menu using the nav, which is with links to different pages. The links change depending on whether a user is logged in or not. Then the content block, the block content over here, is a placeholder where content from other templates will be injected, and each child template will define its content here. So next we'll be creating our index.html. So you may be wondering, like, it's quite short and simple. Yeah, it doesn't have to be that complicated to look good. So this is basically our homepage of the platform, which welcome users and encourage them to get started. So, firstly, we have a welcome message, which introduces the platform, followed by the Get Started button, which is a call to action that directs users to the registration page. And we also have a small description over here, which explains our website briefly. So, yeah, that's our index.html. Pretty simple, but it does the job. So, yeah. Next will be creating our login and our register. So for our login.html, this template provides a login form for users to access their accounts. So the key sections of this is obviously the login form, which is a form for entering a username and a password, and the flash messages, which displays any errors such as incorrect credentials, and linking to register, which is a link to the registration page if the user doesn't have an account. So here we are using the post method to log into our account. Next, obviously, we'll be creating our register.html. So this template provides a registration form for our new users. So firstly, we have a registration form, a form for entering a new username and password, flash messages, which displays any errors such as username already taken, or and a link to login, which is a link to a login page for existing users. So basically, it for the login page, you can move the register page, and the register page you can move the login page immediately. So this makes it easier for the user to move between both pages. So next will be after you log in, after you register and after you log in, you obviously face our dashboard. So let's do that. So it's also quite basic dashboard, which displays the user's dashboard, welcoming them and providing quick access to like various actions. So firstly, it like gives a personalized welcome using the logged in username, and it also has action buttons that link to creating courses, webinars, and viewing courses, webinars, and resources. So yeah, it's quite a basic dashboard, and so let's move on to like the key features, which is our course, webinar, and resources. So firstly, how about let's do courses, shall we? There's some okay. So courses.html. So basically, um, this template displays the available courses and allows users to enroll in them. So firstly, we get a flash message which displays any flash messages like the enrollment confirmation as was shown in the brief walkthrough in our first video. And we have an enroll form, which is like a form for enrolling in a course, and uses like a drop down feature to select to list available courses and allows you to like nearly click it to get the course, and also has user created courses, which displays a list of courses created by a logged in user. These courses are displayed in a grid format with each course in its own card, like a div class course card container over here. So yeah, that displays it in its own card. So next, we'll create our webinars, which is very similar to our courses. So it's very similar to our courses.html. It displays available webinars and allows users to enroll in them. The key features of these is the enroll form, like the courses.html, where it also uses a drop-down feature to list the available webinars. And for the user created webinars, it displays a list of webinars created by the logged in user in a similar format to the courses.html. Next, we will do our resources, which is slightly different. So this template manages the resources, allowing users to upload files and view/download existing resources. So the key features of this HTML file is uploading form, where it's basically a form for uploading new resources or files. And next we have a resources list, which displays the available resources, including the uploader's name, upload date, and a download button. Next we'll be showing how to create a course and create a webinar. So first we create a course. So they're basically both the same lah. So it provides a form for users to create new courses. It's basically a simple form where users can enter the course title, description, and schedule. It uses standard input elements like text fields and a date picker. A form similar to the course creation form, the createwebinar.html is used for creating webinars lah, and it's tailored for webinars. So yeah, that's basically it. It should work. Yeah, all the basic things work, and the only thing missing now is the design, our .css, which we'll be doing in the last video. So thank you for your time and have a nice day.